Hey guys, the wait is officially over. The singular debut appearance by Hamilton under heavy fog and intense speculation already initiates widespread excitement throughout motorsport domains. But guess what? This story extends past the simple couple of laps that most people see. What were the test results? What significant effect will Hamilton's arrival have on Ferrari's future racing strategy for 2025? The enigmatic term Project 677 has people talking about something peculiar. You have to stay until the end, because everything in this story matters. The misty skies of Fiorano welcomed Hamilton to Ferrari's 2023 racing car SF23 at the beginning of the day. It was a surreal moment. The number 44 on the side of a Ferrari? People thought the moment would always remain out of reach. At precisely 9, Hamilton finished his inaugural installation lap during 9:16 a.m. Italian time. The car moved through its framework with steady precision and deliberate approach. With no intention to achieve records right now, he participated in the drive. The first priority during this session involved understanding his new vehicle through system checks while starting to create a bond between driver and machine. The atmosphere? Absolutely electric. Fans around the track's fencing displayed Ferrari banners while additional spectators watched in silence. The world-class showmanship of Hamilton caused him to wave at spectators during his first test drive. Under the gray skies, the bright yellow hue of his helmet stood out prominently against the other cars and track colors. The Mercedes team modified Hamilton's vehicle while he was in the pit before his second race segment. Things instantly became much more intriguing at this point. Given about 10 laps, Hamilton performed alternating controlled methodical laps alongside speedier aggressive drives. During his session, Hamilton performed multiple starts, followed by burning rubber with burnouts and successfully executing locked-up maneuvers. The world's top racer needs regular sessions to learn new cars completely, especially throughout demanding conditions. One standout moment? Hamilton perfectly drifted at turn 1 during his run. Believe it or not, he performed a complete drift. With this maneuver, he displayed his aptitude along with the SF23's performance potential depth. The experience had its bumpy points. 2 lockups turned into slides while attempting to drive through the hairpin under Fiorano Bridge, followed by more sliding later during the same corner. The combination of errors during the session created additional interest in the whole experience. During this segment, Hamilton displayed his ability to reach the performance limits as he learned the vehicle framework while adapting his strategy in real time. The return of rain as the morning continued made Hamilton and his team swap to Pirelli white hard tires for an additional run schedule. During this time, Hamilton displayed greater comfort while driving the car. Apart from gaining more precise pacing at stops, Hamilton achieved smoother corner handling functions and displayed growing self-assurance over the course of the session. Hamilton completed roughly 10 faultless laps in his final run of this session as he refined his performance with each tour. The team experienced small wheel failures with one brief track closure at turn 1, despite facing minor obstacles during the session. At 11, Hamilton ventured outside the garage for his final drive at 11:07 a.m. Even though it spanned fewer laps than previous runs, this heat session nonetheless proved incredible. His 5th lap appeared shortly before he executed practice starts before returning to the pits where rain intensified. The day achieved significance for Ferrari fans because it was something they will remember for years ahead. The most significant thing we need to discuss is known as Project 677. Your attention is required on big information, so prepare to take a seat. Ferrari developed Project 677 as their strategic game plan for delivering their 2025 Challenger design. Project 677 represents a specific automobile development process for cars created to suit Hamilton's driving method. Ferrari demonstrates complete dedication to giving Hamilton everything he needs for winning. Ferrari is developing their 2025 competitor through Project 677 by implementing fresh aerodynamic approaches and strengthened power components while designing Hamilton-friendly cockpit elements. Ferrari recognizes Lewis' love for precision racing, so they created Project 677 to support his full capabilities. Introducing Lewis Hamilton has transformed Ferrari's driver team because his arrival required major modifications to the vehicle, together with profound shifts to the entire operational structure. Ferrari driver Charles Leclerc must now divide his garage duties with world-renowned F1 champion Lewis Hamilton, who joined the team recently. Will their driving relation work in harmony, or are we headed toward another familiar rivalry which played out between Prost and Senna? The partnership between Leclerc and Hamilton brings immense excitement, but behind closed doors, they will inevitably compete with one another. Success drives both drivers at Ferrari, who will forcefully advocate for their requirements from the team. Particularly important is how Ferrari will execute their plan to handle their acclaimed racing drivers. Can Ferrari engineer their organization to allow their two drivers equal opportunities for success while preventing internal discord from disrupting the championship race? Hamilton demonstrated his meticulous style during the very first lap at Fiorano. Each turn he executed, along with his careful adjustment of braking points and total laps run, established his dedication to full mastery of his latest racing vehicle. The track testing proved to do more than evaluate Ford's latest vehicle, as it created foundations for what looks like an exciting Formula One collaboration. Hamilton proved his flexible approach in this situation. With visibility challenged by fog and track moisture and learning the new car, he proved his place as the all-time great driver. When the session ended, Hamilton demonstrated full mastery over the Ferrari rather than ordinary driving capabilities. Hamilton demonstrated increasing consistency across each session configuration, while giving engineers very precise feedback about the SF23. People who waded through weather challenges to observe the inaugural event spread pure buzz throughout the Fiorano track base. Hamilton proved better than anticipated by achieving superior results. Practice starts that were executed flawlessly controlled burnouts that showcased his flair, and consistent improvements on every lap all pointed to one conclusion: Hamilton is here to win. The examination, which concluded today, marks a beginning rather than an end to our evaluative journey. The SF23 delivered to Hamilton during last year's season stood as a competitive base to learn Ferrari's design principles and technical approach. The forthcoming Project 677 forecast extraordinary achievements almost within reach. Ashboard reports the forthcoming next-generation Ferrari will bring seismic changes in performance due to its designed customization for Hamilton's distinctive driving techniques. The automotive development at Maranello points to Project 677, potentially guiding Ferrari back to Formula One title success. The team dynamic represents one significant puzzle to figure out. Ferrari has turned Charles Leclerc into their prime representative because he perfectly represents all aspects of the team's fervor and aggressive attitude. Hamilton's arrival has created shared attention between Ferrari's drivers as competition intensifies worldwide. How the two will work together remains to be seen, but one thing is certain. The two competitors remain intensely focused on winning while displaying extreme rivalry throughout their season. Ferrari's ability to understand and handle this changing situation should become equally important to the 2025 season results as their actual car design. Successful results from Formula One demand impeccable collaboration between driving talent and advanced engineering design. The organization relies on Lewis Hamilton for more than racing excellence because they recognize him as a vital participant designing their forthcoming direction. The unprecedented magnitude of Project 677 plays a central role at this point. Throughout its history, Ferrari used traditional design methods that were limited by traditional approaches. The Ferrari team advances new boundaries through Hamilton's collaboration because he brings innovation that may revolutionize their vehicle design process. According to Ferrari team insiders, Hamilton provided valuable feedback at Fiorano, which resulted in vital modifications to current engineering designs. His initial test lap evaluations of the car established how well and poorly the vehicle performed, which demonstrated stellar understanding. The technical director praised Hamilton's valuable feedback on the SF23's braking stability and mid-corner grip performance, which represented game-changing input. Ferrari's revolutionary addition of Hamilton's Mercedes-inspired approaches marks this partnership because the team stays committed to their historic traditions at the same time. Project 677 features integrated improvements in downforce effectiveness together with power unit calibration techniques and tire lifetime optimization systems. Ferrari seems to create new models to satisfy Mercedes-AMG's class-leading standards of performance. Engineers work to create innovations within Project 677, yet investors remain uncertain about their future impact on Ferrari's track victories because of the company's well-known inconsistency. Lewis Hamilton's arrival at Ferrari creates more than just paddock news because it represents an unprecedented cultural shift in motorsport. Since the athlete's decision affected people worldwide by triggering passionate web discussions as well as expert industry analysis and business publications. Immediately after Hamilton's Fiorano test, Ferrari saw their stock prices rise rapidly, which demonstrated the tremendous influence his brand brings to their company. Ferrari achieves its marketing influence at multiple levels. Ferrari enhances its worldwide marketing initiatives because of Hamilton effect opportunities. Hamilton's debut at Ferrari led to plans for sponsorship collaborations and exclusive merchandise releases, combined with special Ferrari road cars, so the company can celebrate Hamilton. Hamilton serves as more than a racing driver to Ferrari because he functions as an international figure, able to boost their customer network into worldwide demographics outside core F1 audiences. Following this global phenomenon also extends to fans worldwide. Ferrari red footage of Hamilton takes over social media under the hashtags #Hamilton Ferrari that spread through various social network platforms. Ferrari fans and athletes around the world have already embraced the symbol of this new era through Hamilton's yellow hockey helmet paired with Ferrari red. They generate unlimited memes and artwork. Fans in Hamilton's key regions, including UK and US, have propelled Ferrari merchandise sales to new heights, according to reports. The worldwide enthusiasm which now surrounds Ferrari exists as much from societal expectations as from genuine fervor. The challenge assigned to Ferrari grows stronger through higher performance expectations, which stem from both motorsports fans and the patronage of a fresh customer base Hamilton delivers to them. Can they deliver? The answer lies in the results on the track. But one thing is clear: the world is watching. The Ferrari team acquisition of Hamilton shook up his new racing home and launched massive ripples across Formula One competition. Formula One teams such as Red Bull and Mercedes must alter their plans for 2025 and upcoming years. This moment represents a ripple of mixed emotions for Mercedes. After exceeding 10 years at their team, Hamilton has transitioned to become their main competitor. The team believes it needs to quicken its development pace to show dominance after Hamilton's departure. Red Bull dedicates careful scrutiny to the Hamilton-Leclerc alliance. The current champion Max Verstappen will surely view Lewis Hamilton's recruitment as Mercedes' teammate as an unmistakable threat to his championship reign. Red Bull's head of team operations, Christian Horner, announced plans to double their development efforts, following his assessment that competitive strain boosts performance. The possibility of a championship for 2025 may become a never-seen-before three-way dispute. All teams, regardless of their size, are operating under increased pressure. Hamilton's presence at Ferrari elevates the overall competitiveness of the sport. Aston Martin and Alpine, among other teams, actively progress to earn superior outcomes because the rising competitive stakes demand their survival. Youth talent from the driver pool pursues open vacancies as team structure changes throughout the Formula One landscape. The world of F1 Formula One is undergoing a fresh resurgence that extends beyond its traditional racing infrastructure. The entrance of Hamilton at Ferrari has revived interest within the Formula One community, both among ordinary fans and true enthusiasts. The prospect of Hamilton joining Ferrari to pursue his 8th championship stands like a blockbuster-level storyline in F1 history. The upcoming 2025 Formula One season has gathered robust interest from broadcaster sponsors and promoters due to the onset of this new period, which will lead to what might be one of the most renowned seasons of recent times. So what do you think? Do you think Lewis Hamilton represents the last decision for Ferrari's Grand Prix revival strategy to recover classic Ferrari dominance? Does the development under Project 677 allowing Ferrari to satisfy Hamilton's technical requirements while gaining control of the entire grid? And what about Leclerc? How will Leclerc handle having to partner with one of F1's greatest drivers, and will this develop into the rivalry that will shape the age? Please share your thoughts through the comments. I guarantee you'll find this dialogue valuable, so do not skip it. Hit the like button before you leave, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to our channel. The prologue we just experienced today leads to the beginning of an exciting narrative. A promising, revolutionary journey towards 2025 advances through the mixture of expectation and thrilling prospects and unprecedented achievement. Preparation begins now because better opportunities await in our near future. Stay tuned.